Sunday. First order, 15 bucks. I came later today, 9:15, because I went to do my oil change and it took a billion years. Basically what happened is I go to the same oil change now that is next to my house. I mean, next to my house, not too far away from my house. And most of the time they're polite, it's quick, and I don't want to go to the mechanic that I used to go to, because they always charge me $350 for an oil change. You have to make an appointment really early in the morning. They push for you to leave the car, and they call you 5 hours later. Like, you lose almost an entire day of work just for an oil change. And $350. Excuse you, I didn't know better the last times, but And it's like the fourth time I'm going there. Never had any issues before. And yesterday I had the oil light come up at like 6 p.m. and I was like, freak. So I was like, okay, I'll go first thing in the morning tomorrow. They open at 8, I'll go for 8, you know? So this morning I arrived there at 8:07. There were already 3 cars in front of me. 2 were getting serviced and 1 was in front of me. I was like, fuck. So it took 25 minutes for me to get the service. I mean, okay, whatever. Granted, they have a huge car wash. It's a pretty popular place, but I thought coming at 8, I was kind of like safe, but no, actually, I realized that it's literally the time where everyone comes. I was like, okay, whatever, lesson learned. I was about to go last weekend, and then I was like, no, I didn't want to go, and then I was like, okay, my mistake, you know. So I went this morning. And I was like, okay, 25 minutes wait just to get inside. And this is not a turning lane, bro. That's crazy to me. Like, this is not a turning lane. You will have to wait. Honking doesn't change anything. If the guy goes straight, he's not gonna pass the red light. So they do the service for my car. They're like, okay, I mean, usually I never have any issues with them. And the only thing that you have to do, it's exactly like Valvoline, except when you have to pay, you have to step outside and go pay at the counter inside. And I step outside, and the guy was like one of the guys who did my oil change. So one takes your information, another one do your oil change. The one taking the info is really nice. The other one, he's nice, but I don't know if it's like a language thing, or I think he speaks pretty good English, but whatever. They were pretty busy, so I'm not, you know, when you're busy, you don't necessarily have time to make conversation with people. I don't really blame him. I don't care. But he was not as nice as the other one. And he's like, the second one was like, hey, can I get your keys? Are you for real? Let's go. Fuck's sake. On the left lane, going 20 miles an hour, brother. Come on. I can't stand this. If you don't drive, why are you on the left line? Why? Stay on the right, brother. So nobody's stuck behind you. The other day, I saw a dude with a sign behind his car, and it said, slow drivers, stay on the right line, no matter the speed. Please, can we like put this on the fucking billboard? And he was like, can I get your keys? I just need to check something. And I was like, sure. So I give him my keys. I go inside. He was like, you can go inside and pay. I was like, okay. Car didn't have any issues when I came out, because you have to come out and to let the other ones come in, so you don't you don't block them when you go pay. Wow, English is really hard right now. And I go inside, I pay, and the guy, hello, bro, is on the left lane trying to turn right. I swear to God, I cannot. Oh my God, it's Sunday morning where all of the idiots are coming out. Aha! What are you doing on the fucking left lane trying to turn on the right side? Literally, brother was trying to turn on the right, the street that's on the other fucking side. Why are you on the left line? Is it opposite day? Anyway, I'm gonna go deliver this one, and I'll continue my story, who was supposed to be 2 minutes long, and now it's 15 minutes long. Okay, drop-off's done. The view is out of this world. Why are they not? There is enough of space for another house here. Wow, but when you're at the top of the hill, you can see everyone's freaking pool. Anyway, so I go inside to pay, and he comes. There were like 3 people in front of me, so I was waiting to pay. He comes in, and instead of giving me my key, he gives the key to the cashier. And I'm like, I'm right here. Like, what is this? Like, what did you need to do to my car? So you needed the keys, and you can't give them back to me. It's so weird. Like, sometimes they take my key and they do something inside, but I'm here. They don't tell me to go pay, and I stay next to the car, and they give me my key back to me. So anyway, I was like, okay, whatever. The cashier gives me my key, I pay, I get in the car, and then I get engine light on. And the car, I had the foot on the brake, and it was accelerating, braking, like it was losing, like there was something wrong, like there was something that was, I'm not really sure what it was, but there was a problem, that's for sure. And I was like, I wonder what it is. And okay, can you go faster, please, so we can actually go? Or and okay, fucking bus, bro. And I was like, there's no way I'm leaving like this. Like, I did not have this problem when I came, and I will not have this problem when I leave. Like, hell, absolutely not. Like, absolutely fucking not. Because last time they did this to me, I had a problem with my oil. And I had to take the day off, and then I went to the oil change, the exact same place, and they said, oh, you don't have oil at all. Like, it's completely dry. So I knew it wasn't the case right now because I just did the fucking oil change. So unless you didn't put the cap back on, because this car is a little bit temperamental, I guess, and I feel like if you don't put the cap back on, it's gonna make like it. I don't know how to explain in English. Hopefully you guys understand. If you don't, well, oh well. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you didn't put the cap back on properly, or you did something that you were not supposed to do. And now I have an engine light on. So I went back into the line. Thankfully, there was not that many people, so they saw me coming back right away. And the guy who takes the information, he was like, well, what's wrong? Like, you're back already? And I was like, well, look, I have an engine light on now, and I didn't have it when I came because you checked and it was not on here. And he was like, oh. And I was like, and if you go inside the car, you're gonna feel it. Like, you're gonna feel that it's like, like, you're gonna feel it. And that's how I knew. I didn't see that there was the engine light on at the beginning. And the other guy came, the one that took my keys, and did whatever shit that he needed to do. And okay, we're gonna put ourselves on pause right here because California Pizza whatever is sending me $6 orders all day. And I was like, so he came back, and I was like, yeah, like there is obviously a problem here, because I didn't have this when I came, and I did not have that problem of like losing, I don't know, is it losing air, is it losing pressure, I have no idea, but there's a shenanigans going on around here. And oh my god, why is there so much traffic on a Sunday morning? God, why? This is the last day of my week. I just can't. I'm so tired. Good God. Driving 20 miles an hour. Fuck that. Why do you guys buy expensive cars if it's to not fucking drive? Oh. So he pops the hood open again. He opens the cap back on for the oil, and he shows me, and he's like, no, you have normal oil, like it's not us. I was like, it's obviously you, because I didn't have that problem when I came. So what you did triggered something. And he was like, well, I can check the codes. So I was like, okay, please do. So he checks the codes, and he was like, you have 15 problems. I was like, no, I know I have issues in that car, but none of them are giving me an engine light on. None of them. Absolutely not. I need to... The most urgent problem that I have right now is I have to change the brake pads, like the rear brake pads. That's the only issue that I have. Then I have the airbag light on because the sensor got fucked, and it costs literally $1,200 to get it repaired, when literally it's just a sensor, so I don't do it, and that's it basically. And he was like, well, you need to replace the cylinders, you need to replace the spark plugs. And I was like, sure, I did not have that problem coming here. He was like, well, it's not us, you need to go to the mechanic for that to be checked. And I was like, sure, I did not have that problem coming here. So why all of a sudden it gets triggered by what you did? I was like, I'm 100% sure this is not the spark plugs. And he was like, well, there's nothing I can do for you. I was like, okay, cool. I hate it when it's obviously their fault and they don't recognize it. They're like, well, I'm sorry, but no. So he pops the hood back down. I turn the car on, and no more check engine light, and no more problem of pressure, whatever it is, air pressure. Why? Because he opened the hood back up, and I'm 100% sure he either forgot to put the cap back on for the oil, or he didn't put it back correctly, and he opened the cap back on and put it back down. And I'm 100% sure this was the problem, because that's what it was last time. It was related to the oil, and now I don't have any issues anymore. So, and I told him, look, I don't have any light anymore. He was like, oh. I was like, so in my head I was like, so do you understand now that it was your fault, or do I have to spell it out for you? So I will not be going back, because it's one thing to make a mistake. It's okay, everybody make mistakes. He had my keys, he did some shit to my car that he was not supposed to do while I was inside paying, and right after I have an issue. And this, the fact that he didn't want to take responsibility for whatever it was is what made me mad. Like, it's one thing to do something, it's another thing on how you handle that mistake or whatever you did, you know? Anyway, I'm back at the store. All right, I don't remember how much this order is. 20 bucks? I have delivered to her before. Good news, DoorDash is sending me a shit ton of orders. They're all bad, but I do receive orders now. Phew, thank God. All right. How do you get to park here? Like, I haven't seen an entrance for cars. Anyway. You know when you have the tiniest car ever? And people still manage to block your car. Drop-off's done. She tipped $14, which is amazing. And order ended up being 21. Wow, it's hot. I'd like to go, but apparently I'm not allowed to ever. I don't understand why there is so much traffic on weekends now. Why? At least Sundays, Saturday and Sundays were literally the 2 days when we were safe as drivers, and there was never traffic ever. Maybe it's because it's nice outside and people are still going out. I don't know. Anyway, there was this guy, he's a driver too. He managed to park so close to my car I could barely open the fucking front door. And he was in the car, looking at me, listening to shit music. And I was like, in my head I was like, brother, can you actually manage to like park correctly? Like, Mini isn't the name of my car. Mini Cooper. Like, at this point, I don't have a fucking tank, okay? I think you can handle parking next to a car that has Mini in its name. Or maybe not, I guess. I guess y'all are just fucking incompetent in every freaking level of your life. I don't know what to say. Like, this is so disappointing. As a female point of view, ugh. It's on my way to deliver. I don't remember. I don't remember which order I'm taking today. It's for John. He's all the way over there at the end of the stop sign. Super close to the store. The only problem is he has a billion steps to get to his front door, and he always orders 3 packs of water. So I'm starving as well. It's 11:58. It's kind of busy-ish. I would have thought that Uber would be more busy, but I guess not. Or at least I'm not receiving the orders. Oh well, I'm already here. Let's go deliver those 3 packs of water and do enough cardio for today. Okay, drop-off is done. Wow. $23. And it was supposed to be a 35 pack, 3 35 packs of water, and they didn't have it. They only had the 24. Thank God. Wow. So I counted, they have 17 steps to get to the front door. 17. Anyway, $23.81 is the order total, and it took me 23 minutes and 26 seconds. $1 per minute, please and thank you. And it should have taken me less time, but I went to the restroom before beginning the order. Anyway, 12:03, 45 on Instacart, 15 on Uber, $60. Considering that I came at 9, 3 hours, it's not too bad. It's just that, you know, if Instacart could send me like, again, an $80 order, I will really not say no. Okay. On my way to deliver, I don't know the orders that I'm taking today. This is making me mad. How much was this order? 20-ish something. 22. $22 order for, I think, 9 items. She has alcohol, so I'm gonna have to scan her ID. I shouldn't have any issues. So there were 2 orders that dropped at the same time. One was 30 and one was 22. And the $30 order was like 50 units. It was like 39 items, 52 units, something like that. And the $20 order, the 22 that I got, was like 9. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take the 22. I'm not taking the $30 order. That's gonna take me so much longer. F that. Anyway, she's 4 minutes away. It's 12:49. It is get are pretty okay. Like if I always get orders that are $22, I mean, it's gonna take longer than if they send me an order that's why is the GPS doing this? Like I said, it takes longer than when they send you an $80 order, but it's still not only $15 order. I remember when I was only completing $14, $15 orders when I only had Uber and DoorDash, and those were really long days. That's for sure. So I'm grateful for whatever I received that doesn't suck too bad. Okay. I had never delivered to her before, but she's in a house, and in her note she said go through the gate to the front door, and she had a walker so she couldn't come to the gate. Anyway, 25 minutes, $22. She tipped 15 bucks, which is really nice. $67 on Instacart. Really? Why? All 3 of my orders on Instacart were more than $20 today. That's really nice. Okay, can you do whatever you're doing later and just drive? Thank you. Please and thank you. Anyway, it's gonna be 1 p.m. in 3 minutes. 67 plus this plus 10, 77 plus 5, $82 in 4 hours. It's 20 bucks an hour, I guess. Are you going, or Lord? Yeah, let her go so she can get some advance. Good God. I feel like once you... What are you doing? What is this? I think like over 70 years old, I just don't think people should be driving. Period. I mean, I know that my grandmother, for example, she's 82. She's fine. But she drives so slow. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. If we were all rich, we could have everybody have taxi driving them around, but everybody is fucking broke. Okay, $28 order on Instacart. He gave me a hard time for his chips because he insisted that I didn't know where they were. With all due respect, I work here more than the boss himself. I know where everything is. Please and thank you. Basically, he wanted some like late July sea salt and lime, whatever it is, tortillas. Like I said, I shop here every single day of my life, full time, 8 hours a day, more than 8 hours a day. Sometimes there is an item, I don't know where it is, but I eventually find it, and it's not every day. And it has to be a very specific order, a very specific item, you know? And he was like, I took screenshots of the conversation because I was like, you guys are not gonna believe me when I'm gonna tell you what he said. Because it's so dumb. And he's so close to the store. Just take your fat ass to the store and check for yourself. Like, if your stuff is not there and you don't believe me. I don't have to see him, thank God. And he was like, this is not where it's supposed to be. And I'm like, yes it is. It's the chips aisle. Where is it supposed to be then if it's not in the chips aisle? 1 second. Okay, he wants me to leave it at the front door. I have delivered to him before. Never had any issues before with this guy. Except today, I guess. If he doesn't give me a bad rating, I'll be lucky. I went to deliver. That's how close he is to the store. Like literally he is across the street from the store. So if you don't believe me that your chips are not here, please take your fat ass to the store and check for yourself. They have a promotion right now, buy 4 and get like, I don't know, $4 off. So obviously it's out of stock, and those chips are never in stock anyway. And he was like, please take a picture of the missing item. So I sent him a picture of whatever I had chosen as a replacement. And he was like, no, like in the aisle. And I was like, oh, are you one of those? I've never had any issues with this customer ever. But I was like, bro, with all due respect, I spend more time here than a lot of people who actually work in that store. I don't need you to tell me where the fucking chips are. Like literally, I just don't. And then he was like, that's not where the requested item is. And I was like, oh really, where is it then? There's only one aisle for chips in that store. There is not 2, there is not 3, there is 1, and that's the one that I was in, and that's the one that I told him. And he was like, check another area. I was like, which area, bro? Which area do you want me to check? The milk area? Like, I don't understand where you want me to check for your chips except the chips aisle, like literally. And he was like, it's in the organic section. I was like, there is no organic section of the chips. It's the same aisle as regular chips. Like, what do you want me to say? And he was insisting that I check somewhere else. So I ignored him. And I just continued shopping. Because basically, sorry, the angle is shit, but there is someone in the car next to me and they're looking at me. Basically, if I tell you that something is out of stock, and you'd say, oh no, it's not here. And I'm like, I asked already. I asked someone else because I was like, maybe it's me, I don't know. And they were like, no, it's on 12. And he was like, check the organic section. I was like, the organic section is next to the regular section of chips, and they don't have it. And I was like, I don't understand what you want me to do. Like, your chips are not in stock, bro. Like, sorry, but sucks to be you. Anyway, hopefully he doesn't remove my tip. That's a shame because he tips really well. He tipped $21. But bro was a pain in my ass with his chips, so I hope he's not gonna remove my tip or give me a bad rating. But that at this point, it's not on me. Okie dokie. This is a 54 on Instacart. Hallelujah. 2 people. I have delivered to both of them before. The big one is the first one. The second one has alcohol, but I've delivered to her before. And I've delivered alcohol to her before as well. Oh. I mean, it's hot and all, but still. First drop-off is done. The second customer is on the other side of the road, so I need to go back. She's like 3 minutes away.
Continue for 1.5 kilometers.
So I'm pretty happy with this one. Hopefully it doesn't go down too much. I did have to replace a few things, but ultimately with this customer had a bunch of fruits and vegetables. So ultimately, when you have a lot of that, and it's not if she did not tip a flat tip, which I don't think she did, the weights are going to, the tip is going to fluctuate because of the weights of the fruits and vegetables, but it should not fluctuate too much. I did not refund anything. So that's this on that. Wait, where is this? I don't understand why the GPS wants me to go this way, literally. Right. Right. Drop off is done. She's really nice. I've delivered to her plenty of times. Okay, let's see. Order ended up being 51. Do y'all like ever look before backing up from your driveway, or are you just hoping that everyone has better reflexes than you? Just asking. Okay, first customer tipped 15 bucks. She had 38 items. And she tipped less than the second customer, who tipped $20. Okie dokie then. Anyway, 1 hour on the dot, so $51 this hour. Please and thank you. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's 3:10. What did I say? What did I say? That I would be done by 3:10. And it's 3:10 and we're done. Anyway, I'm at... My nose is itchy. Ugh. Okay, so the other customer did not reduce his tip, so we'll see tomorrow. If he gave me a bad rating, I will not be surprised, and I will not feel bad. I tried to educate him without being mean, because I could have been rude and be like, bro, I know where shit is, and that's just not it, okay? So shut up. And I didn't, and no. 16 bucks for 6 miles? No. And I didn't, because I was like, he tipped pretty well, so I will suck it up for this time. And it was literally the first time I had an issue with him, so I was surprised. 153 on Instacart and 15 on Uber, so 163, 168. Nice. So $32 to go to 200. All right. Wow, it's hot. And I need to eat something. It's 4:51. I'm on my way to deliver a $25 order. I think it's gonna go down, because I don't know why Instacart let those customers order the damn flatbread. It's not in stock. It's not in stock. It's never been in stock. It will never be in stock. Like, I asked every single employee possible ever in that store, and the assistant director, and the assistant grocery manager, and the grocery manager. No one has ever seen those fucking flatbreads. So now Instacart has a new option when you click on item unavailable and you're trying to refund. Now it says item is not carried at this store. So I hope it's gonna trigger something in the fucking system, and they won't be able to buy that anymore here. Like, it's not there. It's never been there. I've never seen ever this brand. And she had 2, so I had to refund both. Oh, that sucks. But anyway, she's right across the store, right behind the store. She's a good tipper, and I like her because she's nice, and she lives she lives just right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the order actually went up 26 bucks, and I don't know why, but okay, thank you very much. God, DoorDash. Ulta Beauty for 11 miles. Like, really? This is just bad. Anyway, 4:56, so 5 p.m. I should not be too far away from 200. Okay, this is a 62 on Instacart. Oh my god, those carts are so inconvenient. I can barely put shit in them. Anyway, I have to come back after that. Oh Lord, this is heavy. Oh. dokie. First drop off is complete. Second drop off is 3 minutes away. She's in an apartment building and she has a few bags and a pack of cans. So this was definitely working, that's for sure. It's not complicated. It was not a lot of items, but it wasn't 2 items either. If you know what I mean. The fact that the carts now are so much smaller, it's so inconvenient. Because before you could put a basket in the cart and you still had a comfortable space in the cart, then you had the basket, and then you had the top area where you could put stuff. Well, now you can't put the basket in the cart if the top area is open. So it reduces tremendously the area that you can put stuff in, and the area next to the basket now is very much smaller. So it's so inconvenient. So literally I should have had 2 carts for this order. It would have been so much easier. But anyway, maybe now I'm gonna do 2 carts. Who knows? It's so inconvenient to shop with 2 carts. So what? I have to leave the cart somewhere and then shop for everything by foot, and then come back to the 2 carts somewhere. Maybe I have to do that. I don't know. It's just so inconvenient. When you're one person, having 2 carts is so inconvenient. So yeah. Just right before that, I had accepted a 42 on Uber for 2 people. And I was like, finally a good order on Uber. And then I had to unassign because, you know, this one was better. Oh well. Oh, this is heavy. The longest elevator in existence. Okay, 204. I'm dying. Oh Lord. Always this complicated. Okay, drop off is done. Can't stand this elevator taking 3 million years. Good Lord. Okay, first customer tipped $30. Second customer tipped $11. Pretty good. It went down because I had to refund one of the cat food, but 60 bucks, please and thank you. Okay, it's 7:03. I just, I didn't go back to the store right away. I went to get gas. By the way, use my Upside code, please and thank you. Gas has been going down here. Thank God. I was able to get, with Upside, I was able to get the premium for $4.80 next to the store. So that's not too bad because I'm gonna be off Monday, Tuesday, and I just don't want to be thinking about this on Wednesday. I wanted, you know, I'm here, might as well just get gas since I'm out. So of course I get the yellow and the red light, obviously. I'm gonna go back to the store because I need to do grocery shopping for myself before my 2 days off. And I don't even know how much money I've made. $2.39 on Instacart. Wow, how long has it been since I've made that much money? plus 254. Well, please and thank you. I said if I could make 250, that would be great. Here we are. So that's amazing. 254. Now, if I'm gonna be in the store. I'm gonna turn Uber back on because I had turned it off because I didn't want to be bothered while I was doing those 2 orders. I have no space to put the order anyway, even if they send me an order. So it's not like I don't want to, it's just that I can't. Anyway, if I get an order while I'm there, that's good to do. I will take it. If not, I will be saying goodbye here. I hope you guys made a lot of money. I hope you had whatever you were doing. I hope it was to the best of... Someone once told me, let's stop asking for a good outcome. Let's ask for the best outcome, which is what I've been doing since then. So I hope whatever you were doing, I hope you got the best outcome out of it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Okay, it's 8:20 and this is a $41 order. It might go down, but it's not going too far, and I was like, yeah, the money is too good for me to not take it. Okay, drop-off's done. I have not been out at 8:30 for a while. Like, I don't even have the reflex to turn my lights on anymore. Like, it's so foreign to me. Okay, well, the order stayed $41. Please and thank you. I did refund some of the cat food. Super easy delivery, but took me 46 minutes, so almost $1 per minute. I scanned his ID and it says ID expired, and I was like, oh, is it expired? And he was like, no, it shouldn't be. And we are August 18 and it expired August 16. And I was like, well, it's expired. He was like, oh, I forgot about that. I was like, well, now you know. His daughter gave me her ID, so no problem at all. I was like, damn, like, what are the odds, you know? Anyway, whew, 8:34, 20 minutes to go home. It left me like right next to the freeway entrance, so that's good. And like I said, now 20 minutes to go home. I got into it with some of the worker here. One manager, she's gonna transfer next week. She's a bully. She's always talking to people like shit. Like, she's always micromanaging. She's always telling you that you should be doing more. Like, I was talking to one of the employees. We're talking about One Piece, and he's putting stuff in the fridge area next to the self-checkout. He was doing it as we were talking, but I guess he was not going as fast as she wanted him to go. And she was like, well, Lisa, you don't work here. And I was like, no, but I know who works and who doesn't. And he works hard. He never complains. Always polite. Always like smiling. Like, come on. Like, you have courtesy clerks doing fuck all in the freaking parking lot all day long, but you choose to nitpick on this guy. And I don't like when people are being unfair. And this is being very unfair. And I told her, you're a bully. Like, you're literally bullying him, because I was like, she was like, he's not doing his job when he's talking to you. And I was like, yeah, he was. I'm right here. I can see what he's doing. Like, he is literally putting stuff on the fucking shelf. And she was like, no, because then he's gonna leave and he's not gonna be finished. And then we are the one who's gonna have to do it. I was like, oh wow, that would be so bad that you actually have to do something instead of asking someone else to do something for you. She was like, if you feel like I'm a bully, then that's your opinion, but don't say that I'm a bully, because I'm not. And you don't work here. You don't work with us. You don't understand. I was like, no, I'm here more than you, and I understand who works and who doesn't. And that's just not it, bro. That is just not it. Like, if you were nitpicking on someone who's doing fuck all the time, I would shut the fuck up, because she did it before in front of me, and I would shut up. But if you do it to someone who I know who is working hard, like, kid is 21 years old, He comes to work on time, always like stack shelves without complaining. They tell him to go to the front, he goes to the front to help. They tell him to go to the meat department, he goes to help. To the bakery, he goes to help. Never fucking complains at 21 years old. Come on. No. I don't like it. I don't like when people are unfair. She's transferring. Why? Because everyone has been complaining about her. Wow, you should go even faster. I don't like it. I don't like it when people are like that. Stop nitpicking on good employees. And she was like, oh yeah, someone complained again, so I asked for a transfer. Yeah, you're the problem, bitch. You are the common denominator. Everyone's gonna complain about you over there too. Like, if you have a problem with everybody, then you're the problem. Hello? What the hell? People are so weird. Anyway, I know a lot of people are gonna be relieved that she's gone. That's how sad it is. But that's the thing. I'm in that store enough to know who does what. And I know that he works hard. He never complains. And I know that 95% of the courtesy clerks quit because of her. Yeah, there are 10 completed orders on Instacart today. There are Yelp reviews, negative Yelp reviews about this bitch. Like, do you understand how much you have to piss people off for them to leave negative Yelp reviews? Do you understand? Come on, bro. Come on. No, this is too much. Shut the fuck up. Let him do his job. It's 8 p.m. It was 8 p.m. He was doing his job, smiling, just talking a little bit. There was nobody in the store. God forbid you have to do something yourself instead of asking someone else to do it for you, little Hitler. She has a Hitler complex. She's a little Hitler in there. If she sees you not doing something for 30 seconds, she's like, hey, can you check the candy expiration date? Have you ever had to check for expiration date on candy? No. Because nobody is that fucking... No, come on, nitpicking again. Like, leave people alone. They have a right to breathe even at work. We're not robots. They're not slaves. Anyway, I told her she was a bully and she hated it. She pointed at me. She was like, don't say that I'm a bully because I'm not. I was like, I just said it. I just told you you are. And I won't repeat it. Because I think you heard me correctly the first fucking time. You are a fucking bully. Always fucking nitpicking good employees. All the fucking time. Who the fuck are you? You're a manager in a grocery store. Well, go back to reality, bitch. The fuck? You're nobody. No one is nobody here. Anyway, whatever. I just don't like when people are unfair, especially to those... The thing is, she has a history of being a bully with young... I don't want to say men because they're young, but she has a history of being a bully with young boys. Like 21 to 22, 23. She has a history of being a bully with them. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. She has a history to only be a bitch to the young courtesy clerks, male, young cashier, male, young employees, male. She won't be as hard on the girls. You make your own conclusions from that information, but that's a pattern that I've seen. I know at least 3 courtesy clerks that have quit in the last 6 months directly because of her. Do you understand how hard it is to push someone so hard and so far that they quit because of you? Come on, bro. You're the problem. Not the guy who talks for 10 minutes before the end of his shift. Do you understand how many courtesy clerk before the end of their shift, 20 minutes before the end, they literally disappear and they hide so they don't have to do nothing? But she's there telling him that he doesn't put stuff on the shelf fast enough, because if he doesn't go fast enough, then he's gonna leave and she's gonna have to do it. That's too bad. You can't give yourself orders. She's so weird. Anyway. Almost home, 8:42. Wow, it's hot. I closed the window so I could talk to you guys, but it is really hot. But I'm so glad I made like $2.81 on Instacart and $15 on Uber, so $2.96. Let's say $300 for the sake of it. God knows that I needed today. I really did. And I'm so grateful for all of those great orders that I got on Instacart. Everyone was really nice. By the way, one of my customers actually increased her tip today. I've been having people increasing their tips a lot lately. I'm loving it. Really happy about it. That it's really nice to have people finally, like, you know, when you get out of this funk of platinum cards, when you receive only the $9 orders and they all give you like a 3-star rating because they didn't like how you fucking dressed, you know, like those customers can fuck it. But the ones who really tip well and really appreciate the service, I just got a compliment, I think it was yesterday. She also increased my tip, another customer, and then she left me a compliment and she was like, really good job and very fast too. So thank you very much, because I really try. Anyway, let's not do like yesterday and miss my exit because I was doing something else. Okay. I'm not trying to go back home after late. I mean, I have nothing to do, but I just want to go back home. That's nice though, because there is no traffic. Whew. Anyway, what a nice day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's thank the Lord for this weekend. Yesterday I made 234. Today 296. It's just so nice. Woo, it's yellow. Let's go. I don't have time to wait at the red light. Anyway. Oh, I've been talking for too long. It's gonna take so long to edit that shit. Maybe I'm gonna cut it out from the video. The other day I uploaded a video and there was at least another 17 to 20 minutes of rambling that I cut off completely from the video. Sorry, you'll never know what it was about. It was about my life, and I was telling you guys about my life. It was just not interesting at all, and it was not worth the time it would take to edit this whole thing. It would have taken me another freaking 30 to 45 minutes to edit the whole thing, and I'm just not, like, YouTube does not pay me enough for me to put more work into it. Like, I barely make $100 per month on YouTube. If I was making $1,000 a month, I would edit longer videos and I would take longer to edit my videos, but it only pays me $100 a month, and I'm already sacrificing one day off. I have two. I'm literally using one whole afternoon to edit the 2 videos that you guys see every week. It takes a long time. And what are we doing here? And I'm not willing to sacrifice even more, because I have other things to do. Better, more productive, that I like more. So that's just what it is. I don't mind editing. I just don't want it to take 6 hours. Like, to edit the 1-hour videos that you guys get on Thursdays lately, you guys, I've been posting like 1-hour videos. Well, I have to edit the 1-hour video, and I have to go through all of the fucking footage, and it takes longer than an hour because I have to crop all of the pictures, I have to upload everything to Premiere, I have to cut all of the sounds because I have to do it again and again and again every time I upload a freaking project. Then I have to edit the sounds at the correct time. I have to put the money that you see. I have to check. I have to calculate. And then I have to render. And then I have to export. And then I have to upload it on YouTube. And then This takes so long. So long. I like it because it's a skill that I can add to whatever portfolio I have. But it takes a long time. Anyway, I'm almost done. I'm almost at the house. I've been talking for too long. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great day. Now I'm gonna get 2 days off. Well deserved. Peace.